Are you an asshole?
Of course.
Are they the asshole? Let's find out.
Let's find out. Are we filming again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you came in and turned it on. I was like, hey guys. Chris asked me if I was going to bring big dog energy today. I'm like, every day. Every day.
Really? That was giving little dog energy. Let me try. Hey, guys.
That's giving weirdo energy. Guys, this is our favourite thing to film.
It's also their favourite thing, apparently, as well. It's the
love it.
only video that gets any views.
It's so funny because we weren't really going to film this in the first place because it's nothing to do with what the podcast is. So welcome to the no BS podcast, the nail order business strategy. But today we are taking a little detour to do another episode of Am I the Asshole?
Am I? Let's find out. So we put up anonymous posting on the Facebook group, but some people didn't even post anonymously. They were like, am I the asshole? Sent from main public account.
Love it.
And we asked for nail techs in our community's salon stories that have left them wondering, was I the asshole for doing that, or was my client the asshole? So shall we start reading them out?
Yes. I've read one of them, which I laughing reacted to earlier, but I've not read the rest. So.
I've tried to just copy and paste them and not read them so that I've got like a fresh
exciting.
reaction.
I love it.
Okay, right, the first one. So I'm not reading out anybody's names. I'm just keeping it all anonymous. First one. Am I the asshole for wanting to tell my clients I run a service where they can't use their phones, as people literally cannot stay off them whilst having a treatment? I have this one client who uses her phone continuously throughout treatments and not only does no one realise they move so much when using a phone, it's rude. It makes it 10 times harder for me to do nails, and I want to do a socials post, but I think it will come across rude. Is she the asshole for wanting to do that?
I don't think you're an asshole. I just think it would be really controversial to put a post up like that.
I think depending on the way that you word that post will determine whether or not you are an asshole. Because I have seen people do that before. Like putting up
across so badly.
Like PSAs that are like rude.
Oh, no.
Like,
I don't like when people post a PSA. I'm like, this is just your place to vent.
Yeah. And it's like, people are paying your bills. Like, because we get it all the time at Nail Order with customer service where people can be a wee bit snappy and a wee bit Karen-like, but you always kill them with kindness. Because then otherwise you're the asshole. It's like if you're having an argument with someone and you start like going off your nut like, wah! You're the asshole now. Like, so I would say respond in a way, like, yes, you could put up a polite notice, but just don't be rude about it.
It also depends on like, what is it in particular that you find rude about being on the phone?
I think it's just because it's like, you should be having your full attention on what's going on at your nail appointment, or like maybe she's trying to speak to the client and then she's just like sitting on her phone or something.
I get that as well. Like if I was being ignored for the phone, yeah, I would find that rude. But also, I see it from another point of view. Like as a customer, I'm not someone that goes on my phone like when I'm at an appointment, because I understand that I will ruin my nails and it's annoying, and then you probably need to start again in some instances when you're getting crap all over your nails. Absolutely, explain that to the customer, because I think some people don't know that that's why they can't use their phone.
Maybe a lot of this comes from people not doing like in-depth consultations with new clients at the beginning of their appointments and explaining everything at the start. Like, don't touch anything, make sure you're not using your phone, make sure you're not eating and stuff like that. You need to do that with every single client.
Because like going back to that podcast episode we did where people are confused, like
Nail Salon Survival Guide, go back and watch that after this.
Don't assume that people know what's going on at their appointment, because they don't. But like from a customer point of view, see, when I go and spend that time to get my hair done or my nails done, that's me time, and it's genuinely the only me time that I get. So if I maybe like wanna, like, I don't know,
I go on my phone at my hair appointment.
I know people,
so I can understand why someone would think that they would be able to do that at their nail appointment.
You can't be like going on, but there's some people that would actually prefer to just sit and have their headphones in and like just do their own thing, even if they have a video on in the background. For me, you shouldn't like exclude customers that maybe want to do that, but explain to them why they can't be like tapping on their phone till. Yeah,
with nails it's different because you're using that part of your body that you're getting the service done on, whereas with your hair, the person's just at the back. Like, I always get my phone out when the blow dryers are on because I can't hear a word that the hairdresser's saying anyway. So I'm just
I hate trying to like have the conversation while they're blow drying. Like, why are you trying to talk to me? It's like when you go to the dentist and they've got tools in your mouth and they're like, how was your weekend?
It's like we're really busy as well. Like, we work in social media, so we do homework hours and we're just always on our phone answering customer messages and stuff. So like, we do that at those times when we've got a wee bit of downtime. So if that's not something that you can permit your clients to do, make that clear during the consultation stage at the start of every client's appointment if they're new. And you can put a polite notice up on your socials as well. You just don't need to put something up that's like, I'm sick and tired of people using their phones, like something like that. You know?
Don't be passive aggressive either.
Passag.
Just plain simple, it is what it is. Maybe
Tell them with kindness.
Hey guys, I've noticed a little increase in like people doing this, and I think that maybe people don't realise like how this could affect your service. So here's what could happen during your service if you use your phone.
Educate why they can't do that.
Don't
and then
just
that
say
makes
you're
them
not
understand.
allowed to do it. Because
don't just be like, don't do this. Like, explain why. You're totally right. Do you want to read number 2?
Sorry, guys, I have the sniffles. I've got really bad hay fever.
Yeah.
Hope none of you can hear me sitting over here. Like, okay, number 2. I don't want to read the first bit because I feel like it's going to be a spoiler. Okay. I get the same clients consistently not looking after their nails, and I recently dropped down from working 7 days to 5 to have some sort of life. So now I don't have time to keep repairing people who just don't look after my work, so I've removed it from my booking system. And I did a post advising only repairs that, if not fixed, that would result in injury or severe infection would be considered going forward, as I'd have to give up 1 15-minute break a day to do so, or worse, work now on my days off. Am I the asshole for no longer offering repairs?
My first question is, were you charging for repairs before? Because I see a lot of people that don't charge for repairs, and you would be surprised when you put a price on a repair how miraculously suddenly people start taking care of their nails when they realise that if they break them, they have to come back to pay to fix them.
Yeah, in my head here, I was just thinking, well, assuming that you charge for repairs, but
then I can also see it from the nail tech's perspective as well. Even if she is charging for repairs and people are coming back to get them fixed because they're not taking care of them. So say you're charging maybe like £5 for a nail fix after like a 24-hour period or something. Someone goes out skiing and then they fall and snap their nail and they want to come back, and then they do that every weekend. That's taken up a big chunk of that nail tech's time for very, very little income.
Yeah.
So are you the asshole for wanting to stop offering that service because people are taking the piss? I'm going to say no. I think you're well within your right.
I'm going to say no as well, because it sounds like something I would do, because I'd be like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I'm trying to put myself into, right, imagine we're doing lashes and we've got a couple of clients that are just like ridiculous with them, and they keep coming back every week and a half saying like, oh, all my lashes have fell out, can you fix them for me? And then
they didn't fall out, babe. She pulled them out.
Yeah,
you know
they don't just fall out, like that just doesn't happen. It's funny
nail.
how all other 50 of my clients' lashes last, but yours somehow doesn't.
It's when we sometimes we'll see a post about a nail tech asking for help, like this has happened to my client, and
is this something I've done?
No, it's not. You can clearly see the nails.
They've got like shred marks all over their nails, and it's like the client has picked their nails off. Babes, you've done nothing wrong here.
Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole, but also sometimes it's okay to give a little grace. We've said this before. You know, maybe they're a recurring client that you've had for years and it's just like a one-off thing that's happened. Absolutely, I would still offer a repair. Yeah.
I think, take it on a case-by-case basis. It's a difficult one because obviously you've had to enforce this policy because people are taking the mick. So I think that's good that you're setting boundaries and you're taking control of your business that way. Like we said in the previous episode, this is what being an empowered nail tech is all about. Like, you're in charge of your own business, you set your own rules. So don't let people take the piss out of you. And if you feel like that's a rule you have to enforce, then do it. I would just say, like we said in the last point, like kill them with kindness, say it in a polite notice kind of way.
I think a lot of nail techs have probably, if they haven't already, would want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of a waste of time. If people aren't looking after their service, it's not really, there's not much that you can do in the way of, should you have to offer repair? I don't know. Bit of a controversial topic.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think about that one. Because that is a tough one. I can see it from the nail tech's perspective, but I can also see why she would be wondering, like, am I an asshole for doing that? But I support it.
I'm not saying this person in particular, but I have seen sometimes posts in the Facebook group where someone will be like, so I forgot to use primer. How long do you think a set is going to last? And you're like, I don't know. And we'll see. In that case, yeah, definitely.
Let me get my crystal ball out.
Definitely, you should offer repair if something like that happens. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If you know in your mind and thoughts that that's your fault, then offer a repair.
Imagine just like, beep it out, Chris, please. Fucking up nails. Like really badly, and then they come back to you for a repair because they've all just like popped off, and you're like, sorry.
That's not my problem.
Sorry.
That sounds like a you problem.
That's so funny. I don't know. Sorry.
You're just hacking into the person's nails. All their nails have just fell off, like completely. They've just got skin.
Am I the asshole?
They're bleeding. They come back to the nail salon covered in blood. They're like, please fix this. You're like, nah, sorry.
Nah, mate. You know what you signed up for?
You get what you pay for.
Oh my god, that's so funny. For no reason.
Right, we'll do another one.
Yeah, should we do it from the same page, or is there like...
Is there number 3 written on that?
Yeah.
Right, go, number 3.
Number 3, okay. Am I the asshole? A client every time asked me to hand mix colours. The next set is a holiday set, and I give her the pinks I had so that she could have a look in advance, and then she told me none of them matched to the exact inspo photo pink. I sat an hour on her choosing colours, gems, etc. This time before, I was literally sat waiting on her, watching her. Her usual appointments now run around 3 hours. 3 hours work, quite a bit of art for £32. Am I wrong for assuming that she would just choose the pink I already had to at least save me time? It's never a straightforward mix either. Takes at least a few attempts before she wants it very exact.
You are not the asshole. Your client is.
Your client is a major asshole. What is this? So what is
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Imagine rocking up to Katie being like, yeah, that's not the pink I want. Just sit and mix something up for me. No.
Sometimes I will give a little bit of grace here. Sometimes customers, they don't have the education to understand, like, you cannot have every single gel polish under the sun. I think that they just assume because you are a nail tech, you can do whatever. Just say no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
This is another thing it comes back to, about setting your boundaries and just being confident and empowered just to say, unfortunately, I don't have that colour that you're looking for, but here's what I do have, so you're welcome to pick one of these. And then you can set a time limit for how long they have to pick a colour as well. Just make them aware, just so you know your appointment time only lasts however many hours. So we need to get a colour quickly as possible.
Well, you're saying here that it's 3 hours and you're getting £32 for it. So that is about £10 per hour. That's not even living wage. And that's not even taking into consideration all of the product that you've just used.
You need to step it up, girl. Step it up and stomp on business and tell that client, no, you are not doing this to me.
Yeah, get them tilt.
Yeah, you don't need to sack them or anything like that. You just need to be strong and say, look, I'm really sorry, but we need to get a wee move on here. Be funny about it. Right, come on, hurry up. We need to pick a colour. Like, let's go. That one's just close enough. Let's just do that. I can't mix colours. It's going to take me so long, unfortunately. Let's just go for this one. You know, push. Like, just be snappy. Get it done.
If that client was to no longer book in with you,
good riddance.
Goodbye.
Like, who cares if she doesn't book in? You'll find someone else that will book in with you
Yeah.
that will pick a colour that's on your shelf that you already have and not make you sit and mix them up. Do you know the most annoying thing about mixing up gel polish as well? You'll sit and mix up the colour, and then by the time you get to like the 8th nail, you ran out, and then you need to mix it all up again and try and colour match the one you did before. No, it's not happening.
This
No.
is the worst line in it is I sat an hour on her choosing colours, gems, etc. Like,
But you let her do that. You shouldn't have let her do that. You need to stomp on business and get them out.
get them tell.
Get them out.
I just can't believe that. It's so rude. People don't have any respect for other people's time.
I know.
I could never imagine going into a salon and doing that.
But it's a confidence thing, because like it's easy enough for me to say like get her tailed, but if this is a newbie, somebody new in the industry, that would be really hard for them to do that and have the confidence to say to them like, you know, let's speed things up. I've got a mortgage to pay. Like, come on, you know.
I know, especially when you don't have a big client base and you want to keep your customers.
Yeah.
But there's no point keeping that customer if she's going to do that forever, and then you do eventually build up a client base and she's now your nightmare customer.
Exactly. And that's the thing. You let it happen once, it happens a second time, a third time. So
And it will get worse. It'll get worse every time.
Oh, yeah.
They'll see how far
continue-
they can go.
they will continue to take the piss for the rest of eternity if you don't put a pin in it and hurry things along. And that might help build a stronger relationship with you and your client if you do just have that interaction with them where you take control of the appointment and tell them how things have to be done. And it's going to help build your confidence long term as well and empower you as a nail technician if you just take charge.
For sure. I'm just imagining myself holding someone up for an hour. I just see when I go to like pick my colour, I'll be like, that one. Okay. And then I'll like maybe even be unsure and not even like my set at the end of it, because I'm like, I don't want to waste someone's time sitting there like, oh, I want this one, I want that one, I want this one.
What you can do as well is message your clients like the morning of or the night before. Get them to send an inspiration picture. You can send them a picture of your pops and get them to pick the colour in advance for their appointment, so they're just sitting down and you start the treatment straight away. Because I know a lot of nail techs do that, and that is very time efficient.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with like mixing the colours and stuff as well. It's just like, do you actually have time?
I wouldn't waste my time doing it, honestly, unless it was for like a little nail art detail or feature. But if it's for like a one colour,
Think of it this way, okay? If you didn't waste your time doing that, you could have gotten another client and then you could have bought something to add to your range, so you don't have to be sitting there mixing colours.
exactly. So honestly, don't bother doing it unless it's just for tiny little details. Don't waste your time.
So no, you're not the asshole. You
Your
guys
client is.
aren't the asshole. I want someone to be the asshole. Are we gonna do a fourth one?
Let me see how. Yeah. Right. Last one.
Yeah. Here, you can do.
Okay. Right. Am I the asshole? My neighbour in her 60s gets her nails done every 4 weeks, or did. I've told her multiple times to give me.
I thought you were gonna say something terrible had happened.
She died.
She's no longer here.
God rest her soul.
Oh my god.
I've told her multiple times to give me a text. She has my number and personal Facebook for when she needs in. She done it for the first few sets, but now
What?
she done it for the first few sets, but now has resorted to shouting at me from the window when I'm taking my daughter to nursery.
What?
Or literally running out the door to ask when I'm next free. So this wee woman's like, Janine, you got an appointment for me? Like when she's running out in the school run.
Oh my god.
Janine's not her name, by the way. I just made that up. That must be so awkward. I obviously don't have my appointment book on me, so I can't check at that point. I again ask her to text me, but she never does. So by the time she gets in, there's always an issue. I know she texts, etc., because that was my next thought. I was like, does this woman know how to text? Because like my granddad wouldn't know how to text, for example.
60 is not old. My dad is turning 60 and he is a very tech savvy man.
Oh, my dad's not.
Oh.
Anywho,
It's just like,
some 60-year-olds don't know how to text.
well, maybe it's like, I don't know.
Chris, cut that out because you're coming up for 60. I might have just insulted you. He's going to put up that big splash screen. Cancel. Anyway, I know she texts, etc., because she does it at appointments. My mum said I should be texting her or chapping her, but my argument would be if this was a shop, they wouldn't be phoning her to go in for her appointment. So am I the asshole? No.
What was the last bit? So she wants you to call her.
So the nail tech saying she needs to be texting me to ask for appointments. And her mum saying that, no, just she's like 60, go and tap her door. Like, no.
What?
No.
Could you imagine like running a salon and
doing everything?
Hold on. Let me just go out now and I'm going to go around and tap the doors and see if anyone would like an appointment. Like, no.
You're not a real estate agent. You don't need to go door knocking
That's
for
why you're
appointments.
paying all this money for like marketing or like spending all this time on your socials or
you pay £100 a month for a booking system, but you need to go and chat with Janie's door for your appointment. Like, no.
That would drive
She knows how to text. You know she knows how to text because she's been doing it at her appointments. So
I'll tell you what, I'm the asshole because I tell wee Janie I'm not doing nails anymore.
I'm like, Janie, leave me alone. I'm on the school run. Piss off.
Sorry, Janie. I gave that up a while ago.
I actually sold all my items, all my possessions, and I no longer do nails. Okay, so what should she do in this situation?
Right. You just need to be honest with Janie and say, listen, Janie, you're like messing
I love
me
how
up.
we've just decided that this woman's name is Janie.
The sister. I can imagine wee Janie at the window like, got any appointment?
Let me just whip out my notebook.
Looking for hard gel. No art. Petalites. Sorry, that's an inside joke because I love petalite, but everyone says
Apparently
petalite.
it's an old woman's
Apparently
colour.
it's the...
Not that 60-year-olds are old women. We're not saying that. Anyway, off track. So what should she do?
She needs to confront her. She needs to confront Janie and she needs to tell her, Janie, I accommodate you because you're my neighbour and like we're friends and like kiki, bestie. But you know, you really need to text me if you want to have an appointment because it's messing up my booking system and I would really love to have you come in because I value you as a client. Like, be kind about it, but you need to be like, come on.
Be firm but kind.
I'm sorry, Chris. You have to keep beeping up my swears. Cancelled again. Yeah, like you said before, you need to set boundaries with people because otherwise people take the mic. Like they'll see how far they can go with you. And if she knows that every time she just sticks her head out the window and says, book me in, and you're gonna do it, she'll continue to do that forever because why wouldn't she?
I'm the worst person to give advice about this though, because when I did beauty, I had a booking system and I did have those clients that not even older clients, just like the special clients that didn't need to use the booking system that would just text me like, got 10 a.m. Friday next week, and I'd be like, yeah babes, like no worry, and I'd book them in. So like I did accommodate people like that, but if it doesn't work for you, then set that boundary.
That would genuinely give me anxiety, like having that confrontation over and over. It's not confrontation, it's just something that you know you need to deal with.
Like, oh no, I'm going to walk out this door to get my way into school and Janie's going to ask me for a fucking appointment. Like,
yeah,
you'd be dreading leaving the house every day.
I actually would, by the way.
Not Janie again.
You need to sort that out.
Yeah.
You're not.
Nip that in the bud. So
what's the question? Like, are you the asshole for like not wanting to, like forcing her to text? Is that what the question was?
Yeah, I think so. Like for being like, you need to text me instead of just letting her shout at our rooftop from like from the window like Rapunzel.
But here's the question as well, like, do you have a booking system? Is that something that you could refer to instead of the text, or is there someone that like lives with her or like that knows her that could help her with the booking of the appointments? Or
I would just say though, like, unfortunately, when you're shouting at me from across the road when I'm in a rush trying to get the kids to school, I don't have my appointment book on me at that time and I can't book you in. So please just do me a solid and give me a text. And that way is when I have the time, I can sit down and sort my appointments out and I'll text you back with a time.
Yeah.
And just be honest. Honesty is the best policy. Like, please do me a favour, darling.
Darling Janie. Love you, Janie.
We'll do one more.
Yes.
Okay, because these are quite fun. These are really fun. It's just a wee short one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole? Why during summer breaks do people think it's okay to come to their apps with kids? They don't even ask. Then the kids...
This is the one I laughing react.
Then the kids are wandering around my home, playing with my kids' toys and touching my stuff. Am I the asshole for wanting to put a post up saying no kids? No. You're not the asshole. Fuck them kids.
Do you know, it's one thing to, like, I get it. I totally get it. I am a mother of a French bulldog, and it's not the same thing, but I sometimes can't get care for her. And it's like, I would love to just take her everywhere, but I know that my dog will be running around and messing up the place and doing all these things, so I'm not allowed to do that.
And you don't have the ability, if you're getting your nails done, if you see your kids, right, okay, here's an example, right? The salon I used to work in, we had tampons readily available at the little reception desk, and the woman was getting her nails done, decided to bring her child in, which was against our policies at the time, and the kid was just like opening up the tampons and then like messing around with things.
How wasteful.
And I can't then, as the beautician, be like, do you want to sort your vein out? Like, sorry, do you want to tell your child off? I can't. Do you want to sort your vein out? I can't then do that. That's not my responsibility. You're the parent. You need to be telling the child to do that. I hate when people don't tell their kids off.
The thing is, you can do that, but like, first of all,
then you're the asshole.
You're the asshole. And then second of all, like, you shouldn't be put in a situation at work ever where you are doing something that you feel uncomfortable doing like that.
I'm not a nursery teacher. Like, I don't need to be telling kids off at my work. Like, that's... People go to the salon to get away from their kids, to get me time. So if you're in a salon and someone's brought their child, like, I mean, then you're just like, you may as well just be at home doing your own nails. You know what I mean? Like, don't be selfish about it. If you have to bring your child to your nail appointment, that needs to be pre-discussed with your nail technician, and you need to make sure that like they consent to that, and that's been okayed beforehand. And you need to accept that no may be an answer.
Absolutely. There's so many different things about it as well. So I want to play devil's advocate and be like, your child might be very well behaved, but like you said, you're getting your nails done. So what if something happens and then you need to go attend to your child suddenly, and you're taking your nails away and you're ruffling
then you get gel all over the child.
Like, it's a safety hazard.
I know.
It's a safety hazard. And then also,
there's sharp tools around as well, which is a safety hazard, like nippers, scissors, all those kinds of things.
Yeah, it's not an environment for a child to be in.
No.
And then also that bit that you read where they're running around playing with her kids' toys and things, like that's not your property. Like, as funny as it is to laugh about it, no one should be like going about your business like that.
It's not a creche.
It's not a creche. And like, also hands off. I don't share. Like,
it's my kids' toys.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't touch.
But then you might find a nail technician that does have an environment like that, like a wee creche in their salon for the kids to play in, and that's fine. Find someone like that if that is a service that you require. But if you've just got like a self-employed nail tech that's just there to do your nails and doesn't permit kids, then
the key word was pre-discuss it with your pre-discuss. Like, you can't just show up with your kids. You can't do that.
And it's absolutely okay to have a no children policy set in place at your salon, because as we said, it's a health and safety hazard. Like, it's not a child environment.
People just, whenever you talk about no child policy in any setting, people get really triggered by it. My wedding was no children policy.
That's my stomach rumble.
Coca noodles calling.
Yeah, but I think like a wedding no child policy, if that's your boundary, that's your boundary.
Yeah.
Like,
it's environments where you don't feel comfortable with your kids being there, and that's fine. If it's your place of work is even more
there's
serious.
alcohol a lot of the time at weddings, so if you don't want children there, then that's totally acceptable.
I think so.
It'd be different if you had like your 5-year-old's birthday party is a no child policy, but like we're talking about adult situations here, so it's completely acceptable. You're not the asshole for wanting to do that.
You're not the asshole. And to be honest with you, this is the only one so far where I'd say you don't even need to be like nicey about it. I would just post and say
categorically no children allowed. Like, that's fine.
Or
acceptable.
Here is a reminder of all my policies, because I don't accept kids. And do you know as well that something that's just popped into my head is, will your insurance cover if like a kid was there and then got hurt?
No, because minors aren't allowed in those settings.
So if this is something that makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, hi guys, polite notice that my insurance does not cover anyone else at your appointment. It would just be you, the person I'm giving a service to. So therefore you cannot bring anyone along to the appointment with you. Easy. Sorted.
Also, my patience does not cover.
Listen, I like kids, but it's not the right environment.
Like Sam's kids came in today, I just gave them pens and let them draw on the whiteboard. No problem.
They're so cute.
There was a caliper nearby. Just moved it out of the way. That was fine. But like,
you can't give your undivided attention to a child like that if you're providing a service. So
exactly,
you're not the asshole.
Yep. And don't
send this to your send this to the person that brought kids to the appointment.
Share this. We should clip this and put it on TikTok, and then
then you guys can share. Don't bring kids to your nail appointment. All right.
Okay, well, we have some more, but what we're going to do is we're going to give the rest of them to Chris and Becca, and they're going to read the rest of them out on the Nail on Sunday podcast, because there's quite a lot that have came in. And then if there's more that come through, maybe we could do like a part 3 as well if you guys really like it. So
their well, not there, just only Chris's view might be a bit old fashioned because he is turning 60.
Yeah, he's quite old, and he loves kids. He'd be like, yeah, bring them in. He'd be giving them sweeties and all that.
Rainbow drops.
Yeah. he'd bring a whole box of rainbow drops for the kids and be like, here you go, kids, enjoy. They all get high on the sugar. We running around with the scissors. Woo! He's like, yeah, kids.
On that note, the Knobs podcast is not suitable for children.
Yeah. Don't play this in front of your children.
Guys, press the bell icon. Get updated. Subscribe. Please leave a comment. We love hearing your feedback on the podcast.
Yeah, comment below your Am I the Asshole stories. If you want to contribute another story, go on to the Nail Order Tips and Advice group. You can check out the featured section where I have that post. I'll leave it up for 2 weeks. I'll let anonymous posting happen for 2 weeks, and we'll read them out in the next one.
I'm going to write an anonymous post like, see that, Laura?
She is the asshole. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.